Okay. Let's just go do this thing that I was been doing. Wow. Let's just play online random, which is rather I don't know. It's rather how people usually play, or somewhat random still, but like I don't even know how good these players are, but at least they've played some games. And it's just easy. I don't know if I want any of that. Could take this. Could take that. Don't want that. And I don't know what kind of cards I get, because these people will get to play first. And I don't have any cards. Eggs in water. Cup nest with egg. Or cup bird with egg. Food cost to play birds in a row. Well, if we just play lots of birds, we just get that anyway, and that too. Yeah, it doesn't. These rounds goals, I don't usually pay too much attention to it. The other players, I don't pay too much attention to. It's kind of interesting they keep 5 birds. Hey, holy cow. No, this is not Kingbird. Because Kingbird would require skill, maybe. Because they kept 5 birds, they might have just picked an eagle and just gonna play an eagle and tuck 5 or 3 birds under the eagle. That's my guess. That's like one of the eagles right there. 3 birds. That, okay. We're gonna get that. Don't like much of this. We could take this as well, just for getting 1 bird in the forest. Definitely take that. Definitely take some food. Maybe just another food again. Which one? Just whatever. Yeah, this is like against people. Yeah. Just random people online. Small wingspan is pretty useless, right? Did I click that? I'd rather take this. Birds with tucked cards, or like birds with a tucking card power even. You don't even have to tuck cards for that bonus to apply. We'll just take that easy mode. Hey, good night, Selen. Yeah, this is a very, very boring game. It's basically just a board game where you just play cards of birds in like 3 different biomes, and then you activate the powers and game points and win the game. Well, They gain food, they draw birds. Okay, so one of my worms is gone. Drawn birds, so they've got that bird, which would have been okay for like passive ag income, but let's just go play this already. I don't want any of those birds. We have enough food to just play this, and maybe possibly, but most unlikely we're just not gonna get more. Well, they official players of this game actually call this grubs, right? I just say worms. Well, possibly I should have played this first, but I'd rather not. Because if I play this now, I can actually tuck a card. And if there was any good bird over here, I will be able to play that. Okay, so that's useless. They both gain food and drawn birds in different orders. Oh, so another one of my... Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll just play it now and just get both of these, which is still pretty okay for like such a mediocre bird, so... Getting free stuff. And now we're just gonna draw a whole lot of cards, which is like my favorite thing to do, cause that usually gets you at least some good birds, which will be worth playing, gaining points with. Hey Acolyte. Yeah, burp game. I've been playing this game quite a lot, like already, like offline. And it wasn't such a good time to stream. And now I'm actually kind of bored with this game already, so I don't know. Let's just see, what are my opponents even doing? Like, they're just doing nothing. Playing this bird. This is not a bad bird to play, actually. I'm just not gonna tuck here. We're just gonna keep this bird. Oh, whatever. It's gonna cost us a point to not tuck a card, because tucked cards are points, bonus cards are points, birds are points. Like this one is 2 points, or like 1 point here. Yeah, I launched it a lot on Steam. It's like a game that I sometimes play with like real friends, which like once a month maybe. And like last time I played, it was like well, it was a while ago, but I had like 100 points, which was quite okay. Let's just lay some eggs here. Let's just lay eggs here in the water, because apparently that's good. Good for the end of rounds, which is still like 4 turns away, but yeah, I was playing it with friends sometimes, and you know, it's kind of fun-ish as a board game. So it's trying to like see if there's like any strategy to it, and like apparently there are people playing that online and they're streaming it. Sometimes I'd even watch it, and it was somewhat entertaining. Okay, so what are they doing? Gaining food and gaining food. That's boring. Let's just play this so we can see a whole lot of more cards. Which hopefully we'll see a good bird. But yeah, I was playing with friends and then like I haven't really played much of this online before that, and then like maybe a month ago I started playing this game online. And like playing against players is like a little bit different than playing against AI. You don't get as much of the like free food and free cards. But that's okay. Like, I personally wouldn't really play much of those. Like, every player gets like a whole lot of stuff because that's just helping your opponents. But I don't know. It can be really helpful at times too. Do I want this? Do I want that? I mean, the good thing here is that this one is good for the end of rounds, but it also is like eats anything. And it could go in the forest, so let's see what we get here. I mean, that's just expensive. It's just tempting. It's 8 points anyway. But then this is 7. But then this is better. I'm just kind of addicted to getting additional bonus cards too, but yeah, that's okay. We kind of wanted that one, but that's probably gonna get taken. Yep, it's gone. So they're playing this one sideways, so it covers 2 parts of the forest. And then they have this bird here. It's not super impressive what they have. I mean, it's a whole lot of 0 points there. And next they're just gonna play like the raven here. And just ignore the forest and just use the raven for food, which makes sense. I mean, it's kind of boring, but I would do the same. Let's just... They're playing this bird, which is fine. Okay, so what are we playing next? This bird, maybe, in the forest? Or we could even play this bird in, like, the grass. And then lay eggs. People aren't really, like, much into the laying eggs in the water yet. So I guess we could win that super easy mode. Do we just tuck a card? I guess we just do that. We kind of do want to keep that. I mean, this is kind of devalued now the raven is in play. So maybe we should just not play that. So So what do we need? We need a rat and we need a berry to play that, but we can't. Maybe we'll just play this first. I don't even know. Now we can play either one. I think I'm just gonna play this. Or wait, no, if I play this I can't lay eggs, so we'll just, since we're lost, we'll just wait and see what the others do. Laid eggs, okay. 2 eggs here, which means that's the last turn here. Laid eggs, okay, that's 2 eggs as well. So if we lay eggs right now, we're just gonna easy win this. 4 points, so that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if I was gonna play those. Doesn't matter. So now we're second here. I think it's most beneficial to just start the first round, because you get to start first round, then someone else starts second, another start third, and the fourth round you start again. So it's like, if you start first round, you start twice. Well, it's fine. No, this game is mostly about the cards anyway. See what's in the bird feeder. So I think the bird feeder doesn't get reset here online. I thought it would get reset if you play it offline or like in person, but maybe we're just misunderstanding the rules. I thought it would just get reset every round, so now we're on round 2. Total number of birds with a specific nest type. Could get some points, but not super important. And all these birds, not a whole lot of points yet. This game has very boring music. And it gets really boring as well if they take like super long to do their turn. Drawn birds. Okay, so this one, let's see, this could potentially be some points. Don't know. Yeah, that's one predator. There's not a whole lot of predators yet. Let's just go draw some cards just because. Do we want this? Fine, I guess. Do we want this? Not really. Brunt. Well, you know, I don't think I'll play Brand anyway, but let's just get rid of that. Quail. I don't know, like a whole lot of mediocre birds. The goal is kind of just get like at least like 80 points. That's like the minimum. I gotta have 80 points, and if I get 100 plus, then that's good-ish. And of course, I want to have more than these guys. Girls. I don't know what these players are doing, like... This player has a Raven, but they didn't play it here. I mean, not yet, but... That seems like a very slow build-up of a player. It's like they're not trying or something. Hey, MRA6. What can you attack with the birds? Somewhat. You could get worms or seeds or berries. Yes. Like, I could sacrifice any of my birds to get another food at this point. Or any of my bird cards. I don't need that. Let's see. We'll just grab one of those. Because usually you need grubs. Or like worms, whatever. I mean, it's very confusing. It's a very confusing game because like almost all the birds have like a unique power, so it's like very... Like, a lot of things are the same as well. Like this power is the same as this power. But it basically just says what it does. Oh, it's hard. Like some birds, like this one, you gain grain from the supply when it's activated. And this bird is like a round end bird, but you get like rats from the supply for if you have killer birds. Or if someone else has killer birds, or like the most. Yeah. Easy game. Gaining food. I have a bit of everything but fish. Kind of. Yes, that's what I have. So I'll play this first over here. So that when we draw another set of birds, we can tuck another card, which will get me another point, because tucked cards are points. Food on cards is points, eggs on cards is points, like everything is 1 point. And I kind of want to play this as well before the end of the rounds, which should be possible. And this is also, again... It's not very interesting what's here in the tray. So maybe I'll just play the crow. Or should I? I mean, I could play this and then later the crow. But I'm not going so well with this end of round calls, right? Yeah, I don't have any cup birds, only one star nest, which is like a bonus, so it's like it counts for all the nest types. Well, let's see what my opponent is doing. Common Raven. Okay, finally they're playing the Common Raven. But instead of playing it here, they're playing it there. So that's kind of a mistake. Because if you play it here, you could just gain eggs. And then you activate the bird and then you gain food as well. But if you play it here, you'd only lose eggs, and then it's kind of hard to keep that running. But fine. Gaining food, fine. What do I do? Just playing this, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. I think I could get enough. Yeah, we could definitely get enough to get this as well. Just gotta gain food one more time. Or maybe I'll just... this food is kind of bad. Because there's no grub. Or like those green worm. So maybe I'll just... I'm just gonna draw some birds. Just get some birds from the stack and just random. Because I don't need those. Can you also put someone to lay eggs? I have one bird here now. Like, I could lay eggs if I clicked here. Then I could lay 2 eggs, or I could exchange any food for 3 eggs. Then I get to activate this bird. I mean, basically, if I gain food, it's like in the grassland, or like it's in the forest to gain food. And then you get to activate the birds that are in the forest, and you could lay eggs in the grass and then activate the birds in the grass, or in the wetlands you get to draw cards, and after you're drawing cards you get to activate the birds in the wetlands. And this is once between rounds, and then you also have birds that activate in between turns, so those in between turn birds can be very good. Like, this one is not very good though, because you only get like one fish from the supply whenever someone plays a wetland bird, but it's fine. At least it's something. It's not super useful though. So this bird, it might get us some free food. Maybe not though. Food is still the same, so we're just gonna draw cards. This might be interesting. We could take a card from our hand, gaining a point, and then we get to lay an egg, which is another point. And also it's like nice to have some eggs because birds cost eggs too. This one, yeah, I don't need it. Let's just tuck that. Get another one. Tuck a card. Yeah, fine. Bonus cards. Yeah, I don't know. Neither of these are super useful. I mean, tuck a card from hand here. Maybe I should keep. I'm not gonna keep that. That's only 2 points for a bird. I mean, the game is already half over, so like how many times am I gonna tuck a card in my forest again? Before that 2-point bird is really worth anything, it's gonna be a long time. I mean, yeah, I get some more food as well. I might not even be able to take this, to build this bird even. But that's fine, I guess, because there's like nobody who has like a bird with a really kill power on it. I mean, that's just 1. So like 1. So we're not like missing out on a whole lot here. If I don't put it down, it's like maybe we'll just skip this altogether. It's just not really that great of an idea anyway. We'll just play this bird. And then we just activate the wetlands again. Just go full water. Well, this is like not even that good still. Like we're just getting 1 point for a tuck and then another point for a tuck, maybe another tuck and an egg, so that's 4 points only. Okay, let's get some food. Do I want this? This is maybe better than this. Let's just drop that. Now, should I? Maybe I'll just go for this bird, whatever. And I think this is not very strong. Like, this is not like looking for. It's not looking like we're getting 100 points this game. Doesn't quite look like it. Yeah, we're not getting any more of those birds down, like birds with a cup nest for the end of rounds. Kind of gonna lose that. Let's see, those these players, they have 2, and this guy has potentially 2 as well. Actually 3. Well, definitely 3. If they play it smart, they just lay eggs here with the end of rounds with this bird, so that's 3. So we're gonna be lost for sure. Yeah, we'll get 1 point anyway. We'll just play this to just get more food. Use a berry, because we definitely don't want that. Fine. Lose an egg. We still keep an egg in the basket. It's like one egg left. If we even didn't have that egg, we had like 0 points, because we'd be down here, and then I don't think we even get the 1 point, but we still got 1 point now. And we get to reset the bird feeder after this turn. And hopefully there are going to be a lot of grubs. And there isn't any. That's perfect. We still get to do it 2 more times, but the last time it doesn't even matter. Because there's nothing to spend it on after that. So, yeah, nice and useless. Yeah. RNG. That's the downside as well. Like, if you have anything like that where roll a dice not in the bird feeder like that, this power is just always just... You might even have an instance where you have this card in your habitat, you do activate it, there isn't even any... there might not even be any dice outside of the bird feeder. And even if there is, like, even if there is like a few, you roll them and then... No. Usually, the dice say no. So those kill powers are very weak. Very, very weak. Winning in utters? Like, how? Winning how? Let's try and get this down and then possibly this. I mean, it's kind of a shame to play this because that just fills up my entire water. And if my water is full, then, well, what am I gonna do? We definitely want one of those. And then we want something we can't have. So we'll just get a fish instead. I lost this round, yes. But I won the first one. We still have 2 to go. So this one is food cost of played birds, so... we're kind of a little ahead of the others, but my food income is like kind of weak because I can only get like 2 food per like turn if I played food all the time, and they can get like 3 food if they exchange a card, which is still not very strong. Or 2 food. Well, this is actually better because they can get a food here, and then 2 more here. They can even get food over in their grassland. And this player can also get food from this bird. If they discard an egg, they can get 2 food in their wetlands too. So, well, because I lost this round, I get only 1 point. And the player that won this round gets 5 points. But in the end of the game, all of the points totals are added together. And then eventually who has the most points wins, of course. But you can win this or lose that. And that gets you some points or not. What are we gonna do? I mean, I kind of want to play this. But we kind of can't do that. Let's see. We kind of don't have any grubs here anyway. We'll just lay some eggs so we can actually just get this bird down. No, my chaff. Rest in peace. No, that would have been a good game. It would have been a good card to have in my wetlands. So I would be able to just tuck all of the cards that I draw. That would have been great for points, obviously. So we'll just... If I had the chaff not here, but if I'd drawn the chaff as a card, then I would have played it in the wetlands. And that would have been the end game. Let's see, I would have been able to put the yellow thing down. Then I would have to do this again. Maybe I would have had to get one more food and then we could have just... So, definitely we could have tucked cards 5 times in a row. If only that would have been the case. Chef eaten by Roadrunner, yeah. Rest in peace. Are we doing this? We're doing this, right? Let's see, is there any? Nope. Still no grubs for me, so we'll just exchange 2 fishes. Feed it to a blackbird. So we're 1 egg short for playing this bird, because the first bird you can always play. It only costs the food. But if you play the second bird, you have to also pay an egg, and this one costs an egg extra too. This one costs 2 eggs extra, and then the last one 2 eggs as well. So I'm gonna need 2 eggs to play this, so I'm just gonna draw cards. I'm gonna tuck that and then lay an egg here, which gets us to 2 eggs, which will be enough for playing the last one here. Then we'll just tuck cards here and draw more cards, and then draw more cards, tuck cards, draw cards, tuck cards. Potentially get some food. And get some of those birds that we're drawing down. To maybe get some points. And we're getting past here a little bit. We're still in the lead. Barely, but I've 0 food at this point. No food to spend. My best chance here is just well, the best chance probably is just getting lots of food here and then maybe playing this. But I don't want to do that. I just wanna draw cards here. Because if I draw cards, I might even draw something good. And we're getting points doing so, so this is steel, whatever. I mean, this is slightly interesting, but not really. Do I want this? Nah, maybe. It's another chuck and lay. But this is lay on any bird, so that's... yeah. Another player chucks card for any reason. Let's just get this out of the way so the other players don't get that. I mean, I don't know if they have any tuck birds, not really, right? Well, this one. This one. I mean, I guess I could play it if I had food anyway, but I don't. It's gonna be a very very low score is my guess. It's like maybe ending at like 70 points. Like, wait, maybe I should play the black-headed girl and the black-headed gull. Just play it here so we get 1 food. while we just run this 4-point system. And then if we get some good guard, we just play it. I don't know, it just... I don't know, it's not very good. Okay, let's just find some better music then. That might still be loud. I don't know. Fine, we'll do it like this. That should be fine. Eastern Imperial Eagle. Well, I think this player had this bird from the start of the game in their hand, and they're now playing it. Is it worse? Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Was it worth keeping 5 birds at the start of the game in your hand? Like that? Is it? I don't know. If I had the Eastern Imperial Eagle in my hand, I'd probably keep 5 birds too. I don't know. Maybe not 5 birds though. You don't really want to play a grassland bird first. Oh, crap. Well, Imperial Eagle is good because it's just a point bomb. You get 7 points for the bird, and then instead of paying for the card with food cost, like the mice or rats, instead of paying the rats, you could just tuck cards behind it for the rats. So instead of 4 rats cost, you tuck 3 cards behind it. But then tucked cards are also worth a point, so you get 10 points. Oh, now we're gonna reset the bird feeder and gain all grubs. Which they're currently 4, but now we're gonna obviously roll that, so 2, that's not bad. But yeah, playing this is kind of a waste. Kinda a waste, because we had to pay like 2 food costs, and eventually it paid back 2 rounds later. Yeah, if we had those earlier, it would have actually saved me a turn actually playing the forest. If I didn't have to gain food as much, we would have been able to play more birds. Yeah, we're losing dots, but still getting 2 points. Birds in a row, 5. It doesn't get better than 5, so... Let's see if the other players are getting there. My guess is... sure. Now, we're just gonna draw a lot of cards, stealing food from another player, and then activating this all crap. Hopefully finding a bird in the meantime that we will be able to play with, like our 3 grubs and whatever we're stealing from another player. So playing this is still gonna get us like 4 points, which is kinda low. So we get to see a lot of cards and we get 4 points. And we get a food item. So could be worse, but it's not like a 100-point game. The current points is like 48. That's terrible. Is it terrible? It's fine. They've drawn birds. Now, if I look at the other players, it doesn't really impress me much. Like, they have this here, a couple of birds there. Few points here, sure. Is that a whole lot of points? No? And if I had to guess, I have no idea what kind of bonus cards they would have had. Like, how would you even... Okay, let's just draw cards. So if we do that, we place 1 on every 3 bird, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5. So playing this is actually not terrible. Wait, what am I doing? Choose 3 cards, okay. So if we steal this, we can actually play this. Which will lay 5 eggs at the same time we play it, so... That's fine. So that's like a 9-point bird if we play it. Because it's 4 points and then 5 eggs. But then we still have to pay an egg, so it's like 8 points. Which is definitely more than the 4 that we get for drawing cards. So 8 over 4. And yeah, this, yeah. I think it's just too late to play this bird. We're just never gonna be tucking a lot of cards behind this to really be worth it. To just spend like 3 food on like... Nah, let's keep it. It's still 6 points for the bird. Now this is fine because it's like 4 points. It's also a 3 bird, so, or like whatever this is, which is what this lays eggs on. So maybe we'll just play that and then that. I don't know. Do we want this? No, we don't. Don't even care that much about anything. Tesla's Lark, take Les Lark, whatever. Now this is kind of interesting because you do get 2 new bonus cards and keep 1, but I've kind of played this as like a wild card at the end at some point, but I don't have too many birds, so I don't think too many bonus cards are applying to me. So let's see, if I play this, it's gonna cost a berry and a grub, and then I need 2 grubs and a berry, so we'll just draw more cards and then we'll just steal another berry. And then after we stolen that berry, we'll just play this. Then we'll play another bird in the same habitat, which will be this, which then will lay an egg on this bird as well. And we're gonna have, well, I only have 1 egg, so I couldn't play 2 birds because I would need 2 eggs, but then if I draw more birds, we're gonna activate this, which will lay an egg. So actually it will work. So draw more birds, play that. After that, and then we have 2 more turns. Heduenito Viento. Like, it would be nice to get a bonus card for like birds with such a nests. Or maybe even birds, habitats with the fewest birds, which would be 2, so I would still get 4 points. Or maybe birds which has an eat anything. I have 2 of those, 3 of those even, so that would be 6 points. And then birds that eat, could even get birds that eat berries. Let's see, the stick nests. I have 2, 3. Yeah, that doesn't really work. I don't think I'll get any additional bonus cards. I don't even have a bird for that yet. But who knows? I mean, the best thing I could draw here is, where is it? I was gonna say, the best thing I could draw is, Imperial Eagle. But to play that, I would have to... It's still worth it, though. But to play that, I would have to... let's steal one of those. I would have to lay eggs first. Because I'm gonna waste all my current and this egg. I'm gonna waste that on a couple of grass birds. Yeah, I don't need a little owl. Lay the eggs there. It's like a card. Yeah. Let's get this so that nobody else gets that. Probably it's super late in the game. I don't know if anything has a good use for that, but let's just get rid of that. Oh yeah, I mean this. Not the Imperial. The Imperial is already here. Eastern Imperial, but this one, Bonelli's Eagle. I'm getting Bonelli's Eagle quite often. And it's just nice. So what we're gonna do is probably just play Bonelli's Eagle in the forest. Because that only... Because we could play it anywhere. But if we play it here, it only costs 1 egg. But first we're gonna still do this. Play this bird in the grass. And then as a second bird we'll play this, which gets us loads of eggs. Which then gets us enough eggs for Benelli's eagle. And if we didn't have this bird for eggs, then we would still be able to just draw cards first and then get one egg here because of this, and then play Benelli's eagle. Let's see, are the other players gonna get 5 in a row? They have 0 eggs, so that's kind of unlikely at this point. This player is going more for like getting to 3 here. They're getting new bonus cards and another new bonus card, so it's kind of interesting. It's a bit of a gamble, which I kind of like to do, but only really if I had a little bit more birds than this player has. Like, what kind of bonus cards can they even activate that's gonna get them points? I mean, there's a few probably. Birds that eat grain, definitely not. Birds that only eat grubs, that's like only 1. Birds that eat anything or eat rats, that's a few. Birds with the fewest birds in a habitat, that's a few. But I mean, this is still gonna be a quite kind of strong-ish end to such a mediocre wetlands. Like, getting 4 points a turn is just like almost nothing. Benelli's eagle did it again. 68 points, and then 68 points. We'll get another 4 for activating all the wetlands. So we'll get 72, and then Benelli's eagle's another 10, so it's like 82. And then let's see, are they gonna go for like 5 in a row? So maybe we'll just get 5 points here. So that's like, we'll get 87 at least. So at least we'll get the 80 points that we really wanted. Like, getting less than 80, I would be really disappointed. I don't think the order really matters in which I do things. Let's just draw cards first. I don't know what I'm gonna draw. Now this is a few points, but I can't even afford it. If I... Should I just steal from this player? Wait, this player is going for something here, maybe. So if I steal one of their grubs, they get... Yeah, maybe if I steal one of their grubs, we're just gonna mess their game. But they probably have enough food anyway for substitutes, so... Yeah, whatever. That's maybe a little bit annoying. But it's not gonna make them lose, because I think they're already lost. I don't like this view because I can't see what the... I can't see what the powers of the birds are. Yeah, fine. Sandhill crane. Fine. Ooh. Maybe I should have. Nah, fine. Nah, whatever. Yeah, Bluebird is fine. But not anymore. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I should have. Maybe I should have played this later. Maybe I could have done like double Bluebirds and then this, but yeah. That really, I mean, don't think that would have worked out with the eggs, because this just double Bluebird and then a flycatcher, that's 2 more eggs. And I can't have that many eggs here on this bird alone. That's only 3 eggs. Don't think that would have worked out. And I don't think that kind of a play is something you should consider anyway. I mean, maybe in another situation. And I was just waiting for... Oh, they laid eggs. They didn't even play their 5th bird, so we're getting 7 points here. Which means that we'll get like an end score of a lot. So what did I say, like 80, 87? Well, we're getting 89. I think it's gonna be 89. Yeah, we get to activate this again, but that's not useful anymore. And yeah, this bird was kinda nice because it allowed us to play this, which is 8 points plus the eggs that it laid. So that's like okay for points. Yeah, this can't use that anymore. Oh, they still get to 5 because they had an end of rounds bird that they were able to do. So yeah, 87. Amount on cards for birds. Yep. As you can see, my score very mediocre. It's just tuck cards are better than the rest. Fine, save it because I won. It's the only reason. It's still a bad game. Yeah, I won. Of course I won. I won because my total amount of points was bigger than the other players. Because you get points for the birds, because you get like 4 points for this bird. And this bird you get 5 points. And 1 point after the game is over. So that gets you points. If you finish this, you might get this point, like 4 points, 1 point or 0 points, or you get to share it with another player. If there's 2 players at the first place, you get 2 points each. And you just add all the points up at the end, so... everything is points. eggs on your birds is points, like how many eggs you have, how many tuck cards you have, how many food on cards you have. And I was able to win because I still managed to tuck quite a few cards underneath my birds. Wait, what am I? Let's see. This was the game, right? This one. I mean, this score was quite similar. For birds. Wait, what am I doing? Points for birds and then points for bonus cards. Points for end around goals. Points for eggs. 6. Points for food and cards. 0. And tuck cards 20. So in total points that was more than the rest. Hey, demonic wizard. Oh, it's my turn. Let's see what kind of birds we get here. Hopefully something good. Hopefully not something boring. A rough is good for sure. I mean, maybe not for the first bird, but this is good as well. Maybe we'll just take that. Maybe we'll just take this. Not so sure about this though. Killdeer is nice to have, but I don't think it's gonna be there still. Let's definitely get this. Let's just get this as well because it's one free bird in my forest. Maybe also this. I mean, this would be nice if the killbird stays here, and like if the killdeer doesn't get picked up. But I'm pretty sure the first player is gonna get the killdeer because it's so good. Void Piercer. Well, you have no idea what's going on. Well, it's a bird game. That's what's going on. It's basically a bird game against 2 other players. 2 random players online. So what this game is about, you play birds and then like you can lay birds by paying the cost of the bird and potentially also the cost for the eggs that they cost. Like the first bird you play in any habitat, you have 3 habitats. The first one you play, you don't have to pay an egg. You just pay the food costs, which the food cost here is like anything and a grub. And food cost here is actually 0. This one costs no food. This one costs anything and a grain. And this is the food I have. One of this, one of this, one of this. So I could play this bird in this habitat or in this habitat, but not in this habitat. Like this one doesn't go in the trees. This one goes anywhere. This one doesn't go anywhere but in the grass. Or like grain, I don't know. Yeah, killdeer is gone. Rest in peace. Yeah, PvPing. Forest areas usually, it's mostly here to gain food. You could just click here to get any of those dice that just have food on them. You could use the grass to lay eggs. I don't have birds yet though. And you can use this habitat to draw cards. So this player is smart and they actually get the kill there, so rest in peace. I would have liked to have that, but wasn't very likely to get it. Let's just play this first in the forest. Just so that we might be able to get some more food. Wait, I don't have that. What? I only have this. Wow. So because I have one bird here, I could actually activate the forest over here, which still allows me to get one of those food items. But I could also exchange a card, like one of those bird cards, this or this, to get an additional dice. But if I had two birds here, I could actually get 2 food, and that would be better. Obviously. I could even draw this, right? Because it's still... This is still good for my birds that eat whatever. Because this is like a bonus. You could spend any food that you'd like to pay for an anything. Do I? I mean, it kind of feels like a waste to draw this like that. Is it though? I'm not sure. There is also a rat here. Yeah, let's just go and let's just put that in the forest. This is just not a very good forest bird because it's just... It doesn't have any... It doesn't have any when activated power. Just like this one, it doesn't have any when activated power. Just get another die from the bird feeder. This is just only once between turn. And another player's kill doesn't succeed very often. And if you play this bird, then definitely they're not gonna do it as often. They're not gonna play those birds as often, even less. Killdeer in your... Wow. Such skill. I would have done the same. But yeah, even if a player has a killdeer, you could still win against them. It's a very, very powerful card, but doesn't mean they're gonna win. What got me into this game? Friends. It's just a board game, right? It's just a board game you play like on an actual board. You just draw cards like actual cards and just play cards. So that's what got me into the game. And I was just playing it online to, or I was playing it on the computer. I was not even playing online. I was just playing against AI, just to see if there's any strategy to it. And now I'm playing online, but I'm just playing online against like randos. But there's actually people playing online to just do tournaments with this game, which is just stupid. Well, not stupid, but you know. Do I want this? I don't want any of this. I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna gain food. I can't even play this. I need eggs. Eggs. So eggs first, then play this. No, I can't play that. Gain food, then lay eggs. Then play that. Then draw birds. Or play that, and then draw birds. I do want this one, just because I need it for the kite. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yellow-billed sapsucker. Well, that's a good bird. Okay, nothing much going on yet. My guess is though that this bird... Now it might be something that I will play, but... Let's get... crap. I kind of want this, but I also want more food, but nah, I can't. I can't really afford to just lose any of those birds yet. And if I play rough really late here, and I'm gonna have to tuck my good cards behind rough to draw more, that would be rough. Right? So what do we do? I do want this. I do want to play this. Pink BRB. Why? My BRB? Fine. Painted white side, that's a good one too, right? Yeah, gain that from the supply. Yeah, that they laid eggs. Eggs is good for them. I can understand. I mean, this is very good for us, because if they draw more cards and they activate that, we get to draw cards as well, which gets us more cards to tuck behind this, which is just awesome. So if they do that, I would really appreciate that. I don't have eggs, and if I lay eggs now, I just... Oh, that sucks. If I do lay eggs now, I can only lay one egg, because I only have one egg spot. But if I gain food now, I can only gain one food. Or I'm gonna have to discard. Let's just build this first. Am I? I don't like suboptimal things like that. Maybe I should just lay eggs. Lay eggs and then play this. Or I'm gonna play this. Then I have to gain food. Then I have to lay eggs and then play this. Or I could just ditch this. Let's see. We'll ditch this actually, right? Like screw that bird, just giving us a headache. We'll just gain that and we'll just play this one instead in the forest. We still have to lay eggs though, so. However, we do kind of have enough for the rough and then lay eggs. And then we still have enough for the European goldfinch. Which is great. Because with discarding the card, we actually did get more food, which is okay. You know what music is from? No, I'm not a weeb. And this music is from Dustforce. Of course you know what it's from. And this song is actually called Your Favorite Color, which obviously my favorite color is red. What is your favorite color? I don't know if this is even in the game, like the track. Is that even in the game? Your favorite color? Lies. Is it my name? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Place this bird sideways so it covers 2 spaces. Okay, play rough. Lay eggs. Play this. That gets us almost to the end of the round, which is kind of rough. We need to change that because we need to. How do you say that? We need to have this leftover words. I don't know. Is there a word for it? I think I'm winning. Yes. But I'm not sure. I think this player is kind of winning. Also, I mean, this player has a kill deer, so that's a big win. But we'll see. So I think we'll just play this bird next. No. We'll lay eggs first, then we'll play this bird. And then we're gonna draw as many cards as we can, which is probably just only 2 cards. Maybe if this player draws another card in between, gets us another free card, we might just only draw 1 card, which is fine-ish. Maybe 1 or 2 cards we'll draw. Juniper Titmouse, okay. This is nice for them, I think they know what they're doing, kind of. Let's put a egg there just for the end around skulls. I don't know if we're gonna get that. Yeah, they have 2 birds here already that they could do that with. He keeps talking about eggs, but not making eggs. And that sucks. I laid eggs. I have 1 egg here now, and 1 here. It's all about planning, right? Or maybe a little bit of planning, a lot of bad ideas. And there's actually still like, there's 3 birds in this game I've never played. But I don't know if I will. There is an achievement for playing with all the birds, but some birds are not really worth it, and there are situations that, of course, matter a lot on if you should play it or not. Maybe you shouldn't. Pink here is actually nice, so maybe we get maybe we get another bonus card. With columns with different colors. Probably not. Definitely draw cards, but I don't want to lose the Brewer's Blackbird. Do I? Nah. This bird is just worth too much points, because it's 3 points. My bonus card gets it to 5 points. And then whenever you activate it, you get 2 more points, because you tuck a card, you get an egg. It's too much point. And I should probably not even ditch the last egg, because it actually gets us to the... Well, we get 1 point for it, so it doesn't even matter. So let's just ditch that. Is that smart? Maybe. Let's see. Nope. Maybe. I mean, 5 points for that. It's not bad. And it also helps the forest, so maybe I'll play it. Okay, activate this. Just tuck. Should I keep that? Yeah, we're getting 3 random cards, so maybe. There's a Chiff Chaff. No, it's not Chiff Chaff, it's a Chaffinch. Whatever. This one goes in the trees or grass only. Meh. That's a decent bird. Yeah, well, ditching that one egg, it loses me 1 point, but because I took another card, it gets me. Whatever. Okay, so we get to play first. I don't think we need to draw this. Let's gain food. Should we play this in the forest? I don't know. Maybe eventually. Let's get some food. There's only this food, which is kind of meh. I don't like the food. Instead of the food, we could delay it. Maybe draws. Just lay some eggs. Bad. Pretty bad. Yeah, let's just lay eggs, whatever. Okay, let's look up another soundtrack. I don't really know a lot of soundtracks. Like, I guess FTL has a soundtrack, right? I've listened to FTL too many times. Maybe Into the Breach, right? I mean, I'd rather listen to a soundtrack of a game I've actually played. Okay, so this is much nicer, actually, for food. So what do we want? We definitely maybe want this. And maybe a grain. So we could play that. Maybe that, or this maybe next round. I do want to make my forest stronger. I need more birds there. Because if I don't get any food, it's not good. I need to gain more food per turn in my forest, because this is not winning. Fish crown. That's okay. And this looks fine. My board looks fine too, but if I had to choose, I'd probably just take this board over my board. But I don't know. Should be fine. Tunic for more life forms. I don't know. I have not even played Tunic, so I should first play the game. I need to. I need to play loads of games, but no, I just can't. Oh, nice! We get a free food. That's always nice. Let's just get one of those. Oh, and then we also get to take one card from the deck behind this bird. So it doesn't even cost us a card from our hand, so it's completely free point. Thank you very much. So that's the benefit of those pink cards. I kind of want more food. So what did they do? Fish crawl. But Nelly's eagle. Sure. Sure. Play Benelli's eagle, why not? Wild turkey? Nah. Okay, we do want this in the forest, I'm thinking. Then maybe even that in the forest too? Or do I even want this in the forest, or just do I want this here? Maybe it's better here. So I could just use this habitat for dumping cards. But I don't even have a lot of cards, so I should only play this when I have a lot of cards, and then I could just... Okay, let's get this, so that we get to reroll this. And we didn't get a berry, which I wanted. I wanted the berry. So we'll just take the rat for possibly playing this in the wetlands. Because if we play that in the wetlands, at least we get to draw 2 cards instead of 1. Like, drawing 1 card is just so little. If we want to play the rose-breasted grosbeak, we need that. So we still wouldn't be able to. Wouldn't be able to play this as well as that. If I played this, I would still be short 1 mouse rat for that. Well, I think the best thing to do is still just play this. I mean, it's also 6 points, so it's not that bad. Play this, get more food. Then play this, get more cards. So that, food, that, cards, and that's already the end of the round. Wow. Free card is always nice. Draw 2 cards, okay. Birds in water. Well, we only have 1. It's gonna be 2, I think. I'm just gonna play this. It's gonna cost a bit more because I don't have any berries. When am I gonna speedrun this? Never. I don't know if there's any speedrun for this. The speedrun for this would be pretty terrible. Because if there would be a speedrun, it would be like a lot of RNG. And if there would be a category, I don't even know what it would look like. They do have like certain challenges for this game, but they also just, I don't know, rely on RNG a lot. And I would think I would say the speedrun would be played against AI of certain difficulty and possibly against automata or whatever it's called, the stupid automated bird, which I don't understand what the rules are that it could do. It's like a one player mode, the automata. Reset the bird feeder if you do. I hate all these cards. Let's just go take this, then we'll reroll. We will gain one of those if they are available. So we'll just keep those in the bird feeder. I would have liked to have like a rat maybe. Obviously I can't have those. Let's just get a grain. So we maybe play this or that later. It just sucks if I have to... if they have to force down cards so many times. And playing this bird in the wetlands, it will be counting for the end of rounds. So I don't know. This player has a lot of food, so they can still put a bird down. Maybe even two. This player definitely had some food too. Could still even gain food and then gain food once more and then play two birds here. But definitely not. Okay, they are playing this. So these guys are on 3. LOL. RNG is not in my favor. Could just play this instead. I think I'm just gonna play this instead, like whatever. Right. Nice, screw this. Screw this bird and end the rounds. I had this bird since the very beginning and if I'm gonna be activating this, I'll definitely drop a card behind that and I'll definitely get an extra egg. So please. I just rather play this right now than yet again having to spend an extra food on a bird that isn't even that great. I could even play this if I force this down, I get to draw 2 cards. That's a big brain move. But is it worth it? Is it? I wouldn't have to do this. And then I would have a better forest. Kinda sucks, but yeah, 1 point. 1 point. Would I do that for 1 point? Nah, it's more. It's more than 1 point. It's about the potential to do things. But I mean, games like this, they're not very strong, but at least you get to think a little bit more than games which are easier. If you just get the OP bird and play the same habitat over and over, it's easier. I'm just hoping again for a victory, but that's gonna be they've gained food and they've laid eggs, so this guy is having no birds here. They could still play 1. I mean, let's see, they laid eggs, which actually means that they draw 1 card. Okay, they also have this. This is OP for them as well, because they do get cards from this, and then they tuck it here again, and then eggs for cards, cards for eggs. So what do I do? I do want to have more cards. It's like either, like if I draw cards here and I spend an egg for an extra card, then I'm almost better off playing the Carolina Wren. Like, I can't even, because I don't have eggs. Okay, well, if this was 1 egg, then yes. I just don't know. It is. Yeah. Well, Franklin Ghoul. It's good. Okay, yeah, that's good. It's pretty much a kill deer. But I'm gonna have it like 2 rounds later than Mr. Killdeer. But yeah, the more cards I have, the more cards I have to tuck, and the more cards I have to tuck, I get to tuck them anyway because I have a Chiff-Chaff. Well, not a Chiff-Chaff, but a Chaffinch. Chaffinch, Chiff-Chaff. So yeah. I get to tuck cards here too. I mean, no problem tucking cards, for sure. Let's see, what do I lose? This? This? Fine, I guess. I don't think I take that. I'm just thinking I need to place this and this in the grass, right? Size always matters, yeah. Save his Warbler. Draw 2. Okay. Maybe I'm not sure still though. I might have to play this in the water, but if I have another good bird for the water that gets me eggs, potentially. Now this is... that's interesting too. Yeah, we get 2 points for having one bird in the water. That's generous. But yeah, this underrounds 0 points, 2 points. Not very much. In total now we have 30 points, which is quite okay-ish. That's fine for that's fine. That's mostly because of the rough and the European goldfinch that we actually have 30 points. Yeah, having 30 points here it's okay. You have no idea. Drawing 2 cards is nice as well. I'm just still not too sure what to do. Like, I'm just thinking because I have the chaffinch, the end game goal is just tucking cards. Tucking cards. All the cards. I need to tuck all the cards. But the goal now, before I play this, is getting all the cards. The more cards I draw, the more cards I now have in my hands, I will get this round goal. And all the cards I draw, I will be able to tuck eventually, because the chaffinch is just so good, because you get to choose a lot of birds. And I think I might just have to play the chaffinch in the trees, because I already have 3 birds here. If I play that, I have 4 birds. Then I get to but do you want it in the trees? Like, the trees is terrible. Getting food at the end is not good. I don't know. Let's see, that's something in a fish. I'm just gonna gain food. Right. I need food for that and well, that and something else. I'm confused. Like, maybe I'll have to play this sooner than the very end. Maybe I'll just have to play this somewhere here. Somewhere here. Yeah, I think just playing this and this here sooner rather than later will be a win. Like, if I only have if I have just Franklin Ghoul here, it's just already better than just this terrible wetlands for picking up just 1 card. So let's just get a fish for this bird, and then we already have a grain for this, and we need an anything for that, which is like the rat. And then this, yeah, other players draw one. I guess we're not gonna play this. Plus it's only 1 point. Let's see. We'll just gain this, or should I? Maybe I'll gamble on... Maybe there is good predator. Is there? Nah. Let's just gamble on just another green swallow, or maybe barn swallow. Maybe I don't even know if you could play those in the grasslands, but let's just play this in the grasslands and this. And if we have those two down, we'll just activate them, see what cards we draw, and we'll just start chucking. Tucking and laying eggs, tucking and laying eggs, and that will be the game for a bit. And let's just hope that my tucking and playing cards is gonna amount to points that this player is not gonna be able to get. Like, they can only tuck this here. They'll be able to gain lots of food. Like, yes. They'll be able to gain like 3 food and another food. So that's like 4 food if they choose to gain food. And they get to see enough cards too. But I got to see more cards because I also have the they laid eggs? No, red-legged. Let's lay eggs. Okay, so that's interesting, but fine. Okay, so we need to lay eggs before we get to build those birds. If we lay eggs here, that should be okay. Card from hand, fine. Yeah, this one I don't. I would say I'm not so sure I win this one, but yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't be too sure I won the previous one. Like, that wasn't that strong of a game. I mean, this one... Yeah, the fact that they have Benelli's Eagle, but like this is 11 points, but besides Benelli's Eagle, this... Yeah, they have Killdeer, and they have this, and they have some birds here in the... Like, this is 1 point, they have 2 eggs. 2 points and 1 card here yet, 1 here. It's not that many points yet, so I mean... If they activate that, that's 4, 5, 6, and then they... Yeah, so 6 points a turn, that's quite a lot. And then if they have a good bird, which is only 3 food, or 4, they can only a few food, then they can easily build that. Which I would be not doing that so easily. Common Swift. Well, that's kind of strange, isn't it? I mean, sure. Sure, they're gonna fill up on the grassland. Do I play this? I change it for this. Right. Has anyone named a bird Taylor Swift? No. Let's see, birds. This is what? Alphabetical order. All birds. I don't know how this game works. No Taylor Swift. I also made the mistake of actually just playing an online game, which you could take 3 days per turn. And that game is just never gonna finish. It's just never. Drone birds, okay. Laying eggs on this bird. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but I just don't really see the end game with this board. Like, what are they doing? What's gonna get the points here? Like, a little bit of everything, sure, but yay, 3 points. Free cards, that's cool. I mean, sure, like every free card is a free card. I'll be able to tuck it anyway. They're gonna lay eggs for sure, yeah. So they played this so they can lay 4 eggs instead of 3-ish. Or then, yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7, -1, so like 6. 6 points a turn. That's cool. Let's play this. 1 fish and let's go with a rat. We could still play this, well, food-wise, but not egg-wise. Don't have the eggs for it. So I think I'm not gonna activate this right now for a little bit, because I could activate it and tuck actually 3 cards if I activated all 3 birds. But I'm only gonna gain 2 cards. Well, let me think here. Yeah, I don't know. If I don't tuck it right now, yeah, I could actually tuck for a turn, but I can only gain 2. So yeah, if I don't tuck it right now, I might just get the end of rounds. Well, not really. We're pretty far away anyway. Depends what the rest does. What did they do? Gaining food. Cool. They could just keep laying eggs still. Now eventually if they keep laying eggs, the egg spaces are gonna fill up, but that's fine. Oh, this even lays eggs in the column, but this might even lay eggs here too. Well, this one is filled up, so that doesn't really count too much. So we're up against 8 and 9. I don't think we'll win that. So what would be a good thing to draw? Maybe I'll take this. Would such a bird even be worth playing at this point? I just feel like losing. I feel like I'm losing here. Like if I play this, it's gonna take a couple more turns. Like I have to gain food first before I can play that, and then I have to play it, so it's like 2 turns to play. Gaining food, playing it, that's 2 turns. It's only gonna get me 3 points. It's gonna cost 2 eggs, so it's only gonna take... It's gonna get me 1 point after 2 turns. And then I have like 4 turns. And then it's gonna be 5 points. Hi, Mr. Schneck. So, like, eventually, I think... I'm thinking it will be... do we skip this? Might just skip it for now. We will definitely tuck it here. Hey, iBums! You missed Dustforce OST. I'm just thinking that this the setup is just a little bit too strong at this point. I just need to calculate, like, if I play this as well, we can tuck 5 cards a turn, and we only get 2 drawn. Let's see. We're gonna gonna be 4. We have 8. Eight cards total. I don't think there's any issues being able to tuck all the cards. It's just a matter of getting the cards, but I can't. Gain food. Well, that's a waste of money. It's a waste of a turn maybe to gain food for him, but they probably draw on a bird that's worse wasting a turn gaining food over. Right. So this is a lot of points for us if we do play that. Hope life has been treating me alright. Not really, no. Not really. I'm alright though. If life was treating me more alright, I would have actually streamed more. Like I was gonna like speedrun Dark Souls, but obviously not. But hopefully things are gonna be better. Do we gain food, play this, and then do the other things? Or do we just get this first? The Trumpeter Swan. It's just too many points, isn't it? It's just too many points. How can we not? Same, honestly, same. People are just... I feel bad now. Let's discard this so we just have more spots to lay eggs on this bird. Let's get rid of that. Do get this one, because with this card, 2 more points. This will be 11 points, which is just great. You haven't streamed in like a month. Okay, let me just skip that, because there's no way we're just not gonna have a spot to tuck it. Hop. Okay, we still got to 6 cards, which is less than the rest, so... Misery loves company. Yeah, probably. I mean, I was... what was it? I had the... There was this break, right? From work. Let's see, how many killers are there even in play? Did this guy even gain food again? Why are they gaining food just to like... I don't understand this. I mean, they could have gotten more points than not doing that, but fine. Okay, how many killers are there? 1? 1. 0. 0. 0. Okay, so playing that would be definitely not worse. I'm thinking keeping that. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Boom. Get to draw 3. Fine. Fine. Whatever. So yeah, what would I say? What was I saying? Fine. So yeah, we had this break at work, and like towards the end, I was streaming. I think I streamed like 1 day or maybe 2 days. I don't know. But then work started again, and it was like, it was instantly worse than I thought it was gonna be. More exhausting. So that was one reason not to stream. And then second day was bad again. And then third day I was like, it was already halfway through the week. Great Horned Owl. Okay, so that's 8 points. Okay. So yeah, that's why. Fine. If we gain food and we are able to get this down, I would like to get food so we could play this. But there's not even grain in the food. I would like to play this as well as this while only gaining food once. And I'd prefer to do it like right now. So I have one of that and one of that. But I need one more of that and one more of that and then anything else. So I could take 1, 2, 3. One to roll the dice. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out. If we ditch a card, it'll increase the odds, but that's gonna cost us a point, but that's probably worth it. I mean, we have that and that. We need to get one more of that and one more of that. And then a random thing. So like if we just take 2 rats and that, and then just take that with the rose breast, that would work. I mean, that's like no gamble, right? So that's like 4 food. And we kind of need 5 food. Well, we need 5 food in total, but we have 2 food, and if we take that, we have 6 food. We could exchange... math is just crazy. No, 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 no. I don't think that's gonna work, huh? Time is running out. So if we take those 2, then we get to re-roll. Then I would like to get a... Now I think if we take 4 of the random things, which we don't want, that's not gonna work. So we need to take that then, yes, and then we need... Because otherwise we would still be 1 short if we had to do like crappy exchanges. Hey Ugar. Yeah, it makes sense, like, that they drawn, that they've gained food was to do with the Great Horned Owl, to play that. But filling up this with grubs, I mean, it's only 5 grubs, right? So maybe worth it. But I think they could have still gotten more with this. But yeah, that's fine. I think this player is gonna win. That's what I'm thinking. It's unfortunate. It's like if I play this, that would be 10 points for me, but okay. I mean, these birds are helping though. Like this one is very nice. Having the European thing here and the rough. This bird and this bird, they're just passively gaining me so many tuck cards. Because like this just not costing me more after I build it. It's already 5 cards on it for free, and then this one has 9 cards on it. And if I chuck cards behind this, I get to draw cards back for it, so it's kind of free. Okay, so if I do this, if I play this, that's 10 points, right? Okay, don't use that. Use this and this. Yeah, it might have been the best play for them. It's just kind of interesting though, because I have watched some players playing this game and it just seems like there's always like a smarter play or something like. But now it might not even be worth it to play the violet green shallow. Like if I played this now, I'm gonna be able to do a few rounds less of just laying eggs, right? Well, 1 round less anyway. It's like tucking cards twice. I think it's not even worth it to play it anymore. If I just do this, I could lay 4 eggs, draw 2 cards, discard an egg, that's still the same. So it's just 4 eggs and the same old, same old. I could tuck whatever behind that. By just playing this, it's gonna get me... It's gonna get me 1 point. And then with the other turns, it's only gonna add 1. Because I get to tuck once more. So like playing this is only 3 points. Tuck once and lay eggs twice. What do you mean? Draw cards like this? No. I think I'll just exchange the food here for extra eggs. I could tuck all the cards I have because I have the Chiff Chaff. But I think it's not worth it to just play the violet green swallow anymore. It's just too late. I only get 2 uses out of it if I do it now, so it's not worth it anymore. Let's see, so discard an egg to get 2 more cards. Fine. Tuck cards from hand, so it just tuck that. Tuck, tuck, tuck. 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 Egg. Yeah, I don't think I'll win the last bonus. We're tied here, but I don't know. The tie is fine here. 3 or 4 points. 3 or 4 points, whatever. And this one, I don't know. They might just play another one. It's just whatever. So I could, let's see, I could 5 eggs, 4 eggs. If I have leftover 3 cards, I could still do the rough thing again. So like, it doesn't even matter if I don't took all my cards, right? It just feels like I can't really do more with the cards that I've gotten. But maybe I should have gotten better cards. Maybe I should have tried to get better cards. I should have played differently, maybe. But that's whatever. Or maybe I should have played the Chiff Chaff differently. It doesn't matter. I think I did well enough. Yeah, it rounds down. That's whatever. So we could do that. Discard this egg. Then we could still lay. Yeah, definitely discard 1 egg for 2 cards. Like every card I get is still a point. So like getting rid of 1 point from an egg to get 2 points for a tuck card. Yeah, definitely keep 1 card. Need to keep 1 card for the last. So I get to lay an egg here again. Right? And then even if I have up to 3 cards left over, I could still tuck it behind the rough. And then I could even draw 1 for each card I tuck. So like, the less I tuck now doesn't even matter. It's the same point. I just need to tuck here so I get another egg. Let's see, 4 eggs there. Draw 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, if I... Yeah, it's fine. He ended up with 56 points. That's interesting. Yeah. Bonus cards help too. Like this one. This one is an excellent bonus card. I have only 4 birds which fit this. I wasn't even trying much for this. I mean, for sure, yes, I played this because it actually fit this. But I would have played rough even if I wouldn't have corresponded with that. Hey, another free point. I would have maybe played this and this even if I wouldn't have matched with that. Like, birds that eat anything are pretty good birds in general, I think. Yeah, exactly. I think so too. Do I discard yet? For sure I do. And yeah, let's... Do I tuck? I mean, if I don't tuck it here, no. Let's skip it. Definitely tuck it there, because then I get an egg, which helps for a bonus points. And I'm just keeping this leftover, because if I do, then I get to tuck it behind rough. And that's like the same as tucking it over there. And it means I get one card more left over at the end, which might just help us if we get a tie, but that's the only part really. But then like only one card in hand, like I guess that's not really much. But yeah, it's interesting though. I do find it kind of interesting that there's just so many different there's so many different things that you get points in this game for. Yeah, 3 points there, but that's fine. We still get 2 points here, 2 here, and then 3 here, which is a total of 7, so not the best, but it's still some points. Yeah, I've had games where it was very bad. Well, didn't win this one. Or did I? I guess I did. The same score. Did I have some amount of food? Let me just see. I had 0 food. This player had 0 food as well. So that's a tiebreaker, but 0 food. Both 0 food. So tied anyway. That's strange. Yeah, I didn't think I would lose this. I think if Void Piercer would have played a little bit differently, I think he might have been able to just squeeze out one more point. I'm not sure about myself though. Let's just save that because I won. Won again. Yeah, 87, it's a nice score. But that's... I would have gotten a lot less score, I think, if I didn't have the rough and I didn't have the other chucking bird. So this time we're first, which I think is a benefit, because you get to draw first from this as well. Now hummingbird, I don't usually like playing that, but it could be very useful. So if we... the problem with this is that it goes in... doesn't go in trees. Let's see, do we do this? I mean, this is nice to get more cards. I always like to get more cards. And this one is nice for points. But you do have to tuck a card from the hand, which is kind of worse than the other card, but at least it's cheaper for food. And not getting all this... I think I'm gonna go like this and just play this first and then gain food. Play that cheap bird and then hopefully we'll gain good cards with this. That we get to tuck here as well. Also consider round bonuses. Do I? I mean, yeah. I'm usually less focused on round bonuses because, yeah. Burst with tuck cards, right? I mean, having a lot of birds with tuck cards is kind of difficult to get. 4 to 6. But this is kind of a trash tier bonus card. Okay, let's see. OST. What video game OST? Let's go with Rayman 3 OST then. Maybe. Nope, that's kind of long. Let's see. That OST is only 5 minutes long. Papers, please. I could actually draw this. How about that? If we draw this... that would be insane actually, but maybe it works. Could just go full wetlands and gaining dye from bird feeder. I don't know though. Perfect OST for one turn. Yeah, or less. DKC3. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, what is even an OST of games I played? I don't even play games. Like, what the... what should I even do? Should I go crazy and do Anna's Hummingbird? 2 birds, that and that, okay. I mean, this really solves my food problems, but even it might solve the others' food problems. Also, so I don't know. And yeah, should you even... Like, maybe if I started with this, then keeping it would be better than... going straight for the tray and grabbing that. think I'm gonna play the common whatever here. I'll play this first. I don't think they're gonna grab this. And if they're gonna like gain food or like play a bird and the other is gonna play a bird too or gain food also, this is still gonna be there anyway. And if I play this and then I get the hummingbird, no, I could play this. I could just get a random card. Then I could gain the hummingbird with this card for free. So I think for sure definitely play this. Come on, hurry up. Pick birds. I have such a good karma. Right. 92 out of 100. Yeah, play the other game. I wish I could because it's not my turn. Maybe I should have like a, well, I don't know. That's maybe a bit excessive. Like having a side game, just play on the side while you wait for other turns. Yeah, the other game is like a stupid game. Like this game, players can take like 72 hours to do their turn. We're on rounds 1. White and no power, so that's gonna take a while for that to finish. Like I might not even finish, just like if I just, I don't know. No, this player's taking some time to pick the birds, which I can understand. Spellsling is raiding with 1 others. Thanks for the raid, Spellsling. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, I think they do have it like standard that on friends only as well. Like the online here that they have, it's kind of limited as well. Like you can only just play either randoms with like 5 minutes, or you could play randoms with 72 hours. Or you could do Automata challenge, or you could do 72 hours friends only. That's it. There's no other choice. That's just limited. I think we're just winning this game by default. Cause this guy's AFK. And yeah, rip game. I don't know. This game could have been nice, but yeah. Not a super strong star. Definitely not with the bonus card. Like even if I got like 4 more birds with tuck cards, it's still only 3 bonus points. It's like meh. But would have been nice to play, but just it's the first time I've seen as well that the players are just giving up right away. Oh, 1 your turn is waiting. Player took too long. Well, Well, there's no reason to keep it because we didn't even play any rounds. Like, sometimes I keep the game, but that's only like if the game was already running and we're like in round 4 at like maybe the almost at the end. Maybe then I will keep the AI to finish the game. Let's see. This is okay for starting out. This is perfect for starting out. Let's see what's in the tray. We're still first again, so. What's here? Bullfinch. I mean, this could be okay. This could be okay too, but only if you have lots and lots of food. I personally have never really made this work much. Like, why would you give up on food if you could just spend food on building expensive birds? But so let's just take. These are cheap birds, but fine. 1 per power crawler. Yeah, let's just take that. So I'm just thinking we're getting anything here? I'm not sure. Do I? What kind of a bird do I play next? That. Oh, this rowdy dog is like that. Definitely need this for just playing that. I thought this was like fish and grub. You got any owls? No. What am I doing? What does it even matter? Let's go for... two per power color. So what are we gonna do? Let's go for a berry, like... right. Let's go for berry. We're gonna be able to gain this from the supply. So that's just any time we activate the forest, which is great. And there's no berries here anyway, so that's cool. So we'll play this, and then we'll play this, and then we'll see what's in the tray. If there's anything worth picking up in the tray, we'll pick it up and then activate this, or we'll play this. So 2 per power color in 1 habitat. So that's for sure 2 points. And it's not hard to not even try and get 4 points out of this. If you just have one different color than brown color bird, then it's likely you have a brown color next to it, so it's like easily 4 points, or like 4 points is kind of free even. Six points, kind of easy. Well, it depends. 6 points is a bit more difficult. So it's like 2 points free, 4 points free still even. 6 points. Gets a lot harder. but you might just do it for free anyway. What do you mean 8 to 10 points? I think the maximum is only 8 because you can only have 4 colors, right? The problem with this is that you need the blue cards. 2 points per power color, yeah. But you need different power colors, like, right? And you have brown, white, pink, and teal. But like getting pink and teal, you might not even find that many birds that are pink and teal. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go for... change that for that. Brown, pink, teal, white. Yes. Yeah, I've had 8 points with this card. Definitely had done it before. And I can't really say that that was too hard. But it depends on the game. Brown, white. Oh, Eastern Imperial Eagle. Oh no. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. I'll pick it up for you. I'll get it. I'll do it. Yep, I'll grab it. That's fine. Drawn bird. Gain food. Very good. Get this. Get 2 cards. Bada beam, bada boom. Steal from the... yeah, whatever. Not gonna steal this time. Thank you. So that's why I'm playing this first. Because I'm not too concerned about any food that would have been dropping here. Or wouldn't be available anymore. I would be able to just get 1 food anyway at a time. Which would have been any food that would have been here. Plus this. If I had that. But if I play this first and anything fancy came up here, I would have been able to grab that like this. And then activate the bird too. That was the plan. Chiff Chaff? Fine. Fine. Just whatever. Don't mind if I do. This is interesting because it's just free. Well, I could play it on top of something. It's also a cheap bird. Yeah, just get rid of that. That's... It's kind of dumb that the Rudy Duck is like in front of the Chiff Chaff if I play the Chiff Chaff now. Because then you just kind of draw cards and then you have to discard them at the end of the turn. But if you draw cards before the Chiff Chaff and then you tuck them, you don't have to discard them anymore because you don't have them anymore. That's just perfect. But yeah, you still get more cards from the Rudy Duck, so like the more cards you get, the more cards you get to tuck. And the Chiff Chaff, you don't get to draw cards. You just only get to tuck cards. So if I play this, is that good? I'm not sure. Do I just Chiff Chaff here and then I think so. Let's just go Chiff Chaff first. I don't have eggs. Okay. Let's go eggs. So are you working together, or what is the goal? How do you win? Mostly you're not working together. Like, this is my board. And this is another one's board. There are some birds like this one. Some birds do interact with other players. Like this one, all gears, all no, not all players gain one fish from the supply. So that this counts for all players. If this is activated, usually cards only activate for yourself, but some do activate for other players. You're kind of competing against other players for the end of round goals, and you're kind of competing against others for other things. There's a little bit of interaction going on, but yeah, you're just trying to mostly play for yourself. Well, you could build an engine like this. Like, currently I'm just trying to... I've gotten a Chiff Chaff, so I'm trying to play around the Chiff Chaff. Because if I get to tuck a lot of cards, the cards are worth points that I tuck. So having the Chiff Chaff gives you the ability to tuck a lot of cards if you have a lot of birds in the habitat. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here, and just getting lots of birds here gets me more cards, and so hopefully that's gonna work out. You're not learning how to play. Yeah, no, you're not. But yeah, that's kind of an engine, right? If you have one habitat that just gets you a lot of points that you just get to activate again and again, and just say, oh, I'm gonna do wetlands, I'm gonna draw cards, and I'm gonna draw cards, and I'm gonna draw cards, and as I'm drawing cards I get to tuck a lot of cards, and I get to gain eggs, or I get to gain food, and in the meantime that's just perfect. But that's an engine. Preferably your engine generates lots of points that get you to win the game. What do I do? If I just do this, I get more cards. I think I'm just gonna... Let's see, this is kind of interesting, but it's not gonna help me. I'm just gonna play for now this, so I get to gain a little bit of food at least. Let's just see what happens with the tray. If there are gonna be more birds that I'm interested in the tray. I'm just gonna be drawing cards first. More cards here, so that I could just so I could either just play this and that in my grass, or maybe I'm gonna draw cards that like this one. I want to get the common yellow throat for sure, because then I get to draw 2 more cards. More cards drawn is more cards tucked, so that's perfect. If I get to draw 2 more cards with that bird, that's perfect for me. Your highest amount of tuck cards is 97. I actually don't know. I think I had a tweet which was my highest tuck cards. But it was against AI, so it doesn't really count, I guess. Okay, definitely get this, because we get to draw 2. This is interesting too, because you get to tuck a card and then you get to lay an egg. So bows are good. I might just skip this, actually. I mean, it sounds weird, maybe, but we get to tuck cards a lot anyway. I'm not too worried that I don't have that ability there. Nope. Yeah, let's get rid of this. There's no point. Let's see. Media. Most cards. I mean, yeah. I think it doesn't really count. If you're playing against AI and you're chucking like tons of cards. Let's see. This one? Yeah. I mean, how many is that? One, two, three. Yeah, it might not even have been 97. It doesn't even show for me how many tuck cards, I don't know. But yeah, 97 tuck cards is a lot. Yeah, the amount of players helps too. More players is more opportunity. Let's see. I do want to have this, and I would want to have this too. So let's get one grub and one grain. And this one. Yeah, it will be fine. Okay, let's get. No, I want a grain. Let's go for. Let's just dump a card, right? Okay, let's just get 2 of those then instead of a grain. I mean, just dumping 1 card, I think it's still worse, because at least now I don't have to get food twice. Tucking multiple cards each turn once everything was ready. Yep. Well, I'm gonna be tucking lots of cards here too, just because of the Chiff Chaff alone. Let's see, I could play this first and then just run this a couple of times. And then play this. Like, play the Common Crackle, run this a few times. Then, if I have enough eggs, I could play this and that. And the other one. Oh, actually I won this. I didn't even try for the end of round goals. So then play that and that in this. Or is it even worse to play this and this? Probably still worse, right? Although, yeah, this also costs food. I didn't even consider that. I was just assuming that this was a free bird as well, but maybe we'll just play that. Just dump that, it's only 2 points. Yeah, we'll just run this a few times. I mean, I think I have the game saved here as well. Like, what is the game with the most score I ever had? Like, well, I have tons of game saves. Like, this is just a maze. It's always nice to get like 100 points, isn't it? I think it was my highest scoring game, 147. It's like maybe my highest scoring game, I don't know. Well, that's not a lot of tech cards. Well, it's probably my turn again. Well, nope, yeah it is. Okay, only 1 minute late, that's fine. We're gonna play this, I already know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Laid eggs, fine. Crackle. So we need to save the grub. So yeah, do that, that's good. Then next we're gonna play, I think this maybe, but that's fine. Definitely just run this just to get some eggs, and then we'll see. Yeah, you could actually just see how many each is. But yeah, this is against AI, and that's not super impressive in my opinion. Because AI just does stupid things. But I've also seen players do a lot of like hummingbird stuff. But not really in this online, but more like in the like friends only zone. $50 tuck cards, that's okay. Let's see, what was this it? Is this another one? I'm confused. Yeah, it was that one. It doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, of course it matters. Definitely run this twice. Red knot, nah, I don't want that. Burst habitat with no eggs. Nah. Okay, let's see, tuck, lay an egg. Do we want to tuck? Nah, we can tuck later. We got many opportunities to tuck anyway. Discard, fine. I could even play the Fox's Shift. I don't know. I don't even know what is my highest score. And it's also confusing that there's just, I don't know, if you change the profile, it just shows a different thing. 129. Well, that can't be 97 tuck cards. I don't believe that. Yeah, 155. That's cool. That's a lot of tuck cards. 85. That might have been the most though. Might have been the most. That's maybe with like a flamingo whatever thing. Do I play this here? I mean, it's also tuck cards again. And then I gain from the supply, so that's good too. Yeah, I think that made 85 might have been then the most. I might have had some decent tucks on online too, but not that extreme. Let's just see what kind of birds I have here. Oh, double eagles. And then flamingo, yeah. Because tuck one from your hand behind this for every action cube, and then if you put this just a lot of AIs and they have a lot of action cubes, yeah, and then come and crackle, sure. So yeah, that's not even, it's not even that good of a tuck setup, it's just stupid with AI. Should I play this? I kind of want to play this. I mean, yeah. And yeah, that's why I didn't tuck earlier. I get plenty of opportunity to tuck anyway. Look, there goes 3 tuck cards again. Yeah, if I don't tuck it with a chef, I could just tuck it somewhere else. And yeah, I don't need a horned lark because I don't have cards to tuck anymore. I just, if you have a chef, you just get cards to tuck for days. So now I need to draw cards twice at least, so I can. Is that even wise? I think that's not even wise. I think it's wiser to not draw cards. If I lay eggs instead of drawing cards, I'll play the common yellow throat earlier and I tuck more. But I don't have any more grubs. Have fun with the new episode of Lost West. I haven't watched it. I don't have the streaming service. Not that one. But if I had, I would definitely watch that. Seems interesting. Thank you, thank you. Free card. Okay. Let's see. Is that even worth anything? Nope. I'm not sure if I want that even. I'll just tuck it maybe. There are various sources. Sure. Maybe another day. I have not been paying attention to what my opponents are doing. This is okay setup. This is more of a cash setup, but didn't cash yet. This fine. It's kind of strange here. So yeah, this kind of looks like someone who has a bonus card for birds that only eat grubs, but who knows. This is for... yeah, that's okay. Just do what you want. Oh, let's just gain some food, right? And then we'll lay eggs. Possibly exchange food for eggs. Do I just tuck this? Sure. Sure, right? Oh, it's difficult though, like... if I don't... maybe I don't tuck this and I actually just play it in the... maybe even in the grasslands. Maybe just skip that. Wait, what am I doing? Let's get this, so I could actually play it. We'll get this as well, so we could play that. Maybe skip this. I actually just not. I think it might be kinda good if we just get randomly free food. I'm not too sure though. It might be worth at one point to just skip that, but if I spend another turn just playing the bird, I'm not too sure again. And if I do this, 1, 2... paint a bunting, 2 new bonus cards. So they do have this, so maybe I will be able to get free fishes. Well, I can't really count on that. Card from your hand behind this, gain that. I don't know. I think it's just... maybe it's just a big trap. Just that I'm already getting too sidetracked. Like it's just... maybe it's too clear what I need to do and I'm not doing it correctly. Let's see, 2 eggs here. I think it's just like this. Maybe I should have just dumped the king bird. Just trash it. Okay, new OST. Let's see. Don't even know if that OST is that good even. It's fine, right? It'll be fine. I think this is just what I needed to do all along, and everything else... Wait, if I do it now... I might just lose this end rounds. Well, we're gonna lose it anyway. Just whatever. Goodbye, eggs. So we could draw 5 cards with this and that, and then we could tuck 5, and then we could draw another 2, and then we get to discard 2 more. Well, that's kind of useless. So I guess we're getting the Barn Swallow. Yes. So yeah, it would have been great if this was before that. But then we draw... Then we'd kind of need a second Chief Chaff to tuck all the cards. Hey Laura Hannah Croft. Common Nightingale. Draw 2 cards. Tuck cards. Fine. Hey, what is this? How is Uncharted? Do I? Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, I need to discard 2 cards because I'm stupid. Do I? Yeah, I can't keep it anyway. This is just better for me. So let's see, what is even going on here? We get to draw 2 cards, and 3 cards is 5 cards. And then we have to discard 1 of those 5 cards. We can tuck 5 cards, but then we still have to discard 1. Then we get to draw 2 and discard 1. So basically we get to draw 2 and discard 2, which is kind of useless. Then if I don't have any card left over in my hand, I could be picking up an eagle and have to discard it because I don't have... Well, that sucks. I should just keep one in my hand. Finish off Uncharted 2 tomorrow. Oh yeah. Toxic Horror Planet. That's beautiful. Maybe. Yeah, break from Uncharted 2, but actually playing No Man's Sky. Sure. Crap. I think this is just correct to do. 3. Just... Yeah, maybe I'll keep the thing here. Yep. Let's keep this card. Bada beam, bada boom. Oh, Franklin goals. That's... Is it interesting? Uncharted 1 is even worse when it comes to combat. Well, that's because you're playing in the wrong order. Right? Uncharted 1 came first. If you don't know that. So if I discard 1 egg for 2 cards, is that big brain or not? I mean, I get to discard 1 here, and then 5 here, so we get to discard 6 cards. Get to draw 2 from the goal. And 6 here, and maybe that's big brain. Then we still have a card left over. Let's see, 2. We get to discard 6. If I play this, we get to discard 7. 3, 2. I'm confused, but I think this is big brain. I think this is better. Well, this is a game about birds. It's basically a board game. It's a little bit difficult to explain maybe, but like mostly all the birds are unique. And it's all about just getting points, but I'm trying to combine birds. I think it's interesting though. I mean, it's mostly because I got into that. I get into it because I was just playing it with real friends. Like maybe once a month or less. It's just a board game where you just play cards and lay eggs on cards and tuck cards below cards because birds have powers. But yeah, it's a bit of tactic as well. And now I'm playing like the online, so yes, against other players. Well, I think this is better than the other bird because now I get to draw more cards. But I think with the other setup, I was able to do kind of the same. No, I was able to do more chucks, but I wouldn't never be able to draw that many cards. But then that's kind of untrue because I could also tuck the last card. Yeah. I mean, usually this game is not that difficult. You just read what's on the card. Mostly you have 3 habitats in which you play the birds, and if you play the birds, then that's good. Sometimes you have like an immediate when played power, and sometimes you have like this. When you play this, you get to draw 2 bonus cards and you keep 1. So you play this card, you pay the food, which this one doesn't even cost food. Then immediately you draw bonus cards and you do it. And the other birds, they have round end powers or when activated powers, or in between turn powers. But mostly I'm focusing on one habitat right now. Which I think will be fine. Keep this. But yeah, usually you play birds here in the tree area to just gain food. If you activate this, you get to pick some food out of the bird feeder. You get some nice food here, and with the food you pay for the birds. Here you place eggs. If you have birds here, you could breed more eggs per turn. And here you get cards. So if you draw cards, you get to draw cards more if you have more birds and stuff like that. And it's kind of meant to be played like in a way that you use all the habitats, and that way you finish the game, or you gain points on the way. But if you set up your habitats in a way that you will be able to repeat. Oh, what am I doing? That's wrong. Can I undo that? If I could just repeat one habitat over and over, that might be stronger at some point. Okay, oh! Yeah, I cannot undo that. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. If I didn't exchange this egg for a card, I would have discarded that egg and I would have gotten 2 cards, which is kind of stupid. Kind of dumb. Missing out on a card. Yeah, do that. Catbird kind of a cool one, but my wetland is already full. So let's see, we have two more turns this round, and then 5 more the other round, and I will be able to tuck 1, 6. So it should be 6. Should be 6. Six times 7. It should be 42 more points. Is it? 1. That doesn't seem like too many points. Oh well. So like maybe if I find a good bird, which is a lot of points. I might just play it. Like maybe this. Oh, I don't have the food for it though. But maybe some bird maybe. If I'm just finding the Bornelli's eagle, that's always a good one. Always a good meme. See if it's over here. I don't see it. It's not yet over there. It's just more likely to end up over in my hands because I'm just drawing more cards. And then if I just discard a few eggs here and there, I get to keep a few more cards, and then I'll be able to pay for the card just with cards. Yay. Brown power 7. Well, I might just lose that because I'm not building any more birds. So like this. Do I discard this? Fine. That's a good card, but not anymore. I'm confused what's oh, yeah. See, I might keep this because I might be able to play this. And then the bonus card might be something. Okay, this one. Like 8 points could be something I could build if I just get a free fish, which is not that unlikely. And then this one, yeah, don't think that's gonna work. This is kind of a sad ethologist card, like really. 1 per power color in each habitat, and the score is 1. That just seems wrong. I mean, this one could be played on top of another bird. So instantly playing that is 4 points, but that's not even worth it. Not anymore. $87? Just thinking. I could play this as well. It's not that good. If I play this, it's already better. Then it depends on the bonus card. I might skip that. Let's just skip that. I think I have enough cards. Definitely not gonna play that. Don't think I'll play that. And the problem with this kind of stuff is this one's 5 points. 3 points, 4. I don't know, this one is 4 points and a bonus card. But let's see when the bonus card. Nobody knows. I think it's gonna be roughly like 90 points, which is not that high. And it would be funny if I actually lost this. If I lost this game. It would be strange if I lost this game, but nah. This is an engine, yeah, but each action cube on there, yeah, don't need that. Do I discard that? I think it's unneeded. I'm not sure. Do I? I think I'll tuck that. I'm still thinking about the Franklin's goal. That if it would it been better? So would it have been better to just have the like some sort of swallow there? Like you draw 4, like maybe in 5. And you tuck 1. And then you draw another 2. Then you tuck 1 behind that bird. And you still have 5 to tuck. Then you draw 2, yeah. I think it might have been okay. Might have been better. I think you could have actually done that. Well, not mostly every time. It's strange though, like I think it might have been better actually. think it might have been better. Yeah, that was stupid. Do I want that? Nah. Want this? This is not a good soundtrack to listen to. Maybe this part is better? I mean, people have skipped to this part, so... maybe this part of the soundtrack is better. Don't think it's that good of a soundtrack to just listen to. I mean, the soundtrack is fine, but just not outside the game. In my opinion. Maybe other people's opinion. I mean, sure. Draw 2 cards. Very, very bad. Etologist. Two per power color, 1 achieved. 1. Just 1. I actually kept this bird because if I had any random food, I would have been able to buy this and make it. But then still, it would have only been worth like 5 points, which is less than my tux. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I think Swallow is better. It would have been better. Maybe more chucks. A few more chucks. Maybe like 2 or 3 more chucks. Something like that. 3, 4 maybe. Brown powers, I'm even winning. That's pretty crazy. Let's see who wins. 20 points on the birds. That's a lot. 2 for the bonus cards, yeah. 3x, very good. 0 for food. That should have been 90, yeah. 94 still wins. $60 tuck cards. Well, not bad, not bad. 3 wins. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Goodbye. Maybe I'll stream again. Maybe something else. Definitely gonna switch off the soundtrack. Good night, iBums. I love you. Good night, Wednesday. That's still Monday. Good night. Bye.
Oh, you know what? Forget this. Forget this. I need to be stacking them on these guys. And yeah, okay, so then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. 6,